Have you ever walked into a room and felt the temperature drop? You catch a look from someone, a coworker, an acquaintance, maybe a total stranger. You haven't spoken a word to them. You've never wronged them. You can feel the radiating heat of their dislike burning a hole in your back. It hurts. It's confusing. And your first human instinct is to turn inward and ask, what is wrong with me? What did I do? But what if I told you that question is completely backward? What if the reason they dislike you has absolutely nothing to do with your flaws and everything to do with your strengths? Hi, this is Mike. I'm 49. This is for the lifelong learner who's too old for egos, but too young to quit. Today's video is about dissecting the psychology of unprovoked dislike. We've all felt it, that rejection when you are just trying to exist. Today, we're going to find out why it happens, and more importantly, how to stop letting it control your peace of mind. Let's get the obvious stuff out of the way first. Sometimes people dislike you because of your outward appearance, your race, or gender. That is ignorance. It's ugly, but sadly, it's understandable. I'm talking about something sneakier than that. I'm talking about when you have something they don't. And I don't just mean looks or money. I'm talking about the intangible stuff. Charisma, confidence, peace. When someone who is unhappy with themselves sees you happy with yourself, it triggers a psychological response. It's called the mirror effect. Your existence forces them to look at their own life. If you are fit, it reminds them why they haven't trained. If you are starting a business, it reminds them that they are stuck in a job they hate. There is a concept called the crab bucket mentality. If a single crab is in a bucket, it can climb out. But if there are many crabs, when one tries to climb up, the others will physically pull it back down. They aren't trying to escape. They are just obsessed with keeping you on their level. When you shine too brightly, it hurts the eyes of the people used to living in the dark. And I know this dynamic inside and out because for a long time, I lived on the wrong side of it. When I was younger, I was the ultimate yes man. I was terrified of disapproval. My entire personality was engineered to make sure nobody had a reason to dislike me. I agreed with everyone. I laughed at their jokes that weren't funny. I even went a step further. I let them bully and ridicule me. I would just smile and take it, thinking that if I played the role of the punching bag, at least I was still part of the group. And you know what? It worked. On the surface, people liked me, but I was exhausted. And worse, I was completely inauthentic. The people who liked me didn't like me. They liked the doormat I had become to please them. I had sacrificed my self-respect for cheap approval. Eventually, I got tired of wearing the mask. I started shifting towards actual confidence. I started being myself, unapologetically. And guess what happened the second I stopped being a yes man? The haters appeared out of nowhere. People who used to be fine with me suddenly found me arrogant or too much. The moment I stopped serving their ego and started serving my own purpose, I became a target. It took me 20 years to figure out that my habits were a broken system. After spending my 20s living on cigarettes, fast food, and computer screens, I spent the next 2 decades learning how to unlock my potential. I built the Do Your Best Everyday Etsy shop to be a physical extension of that journey. This is the official gear locker for our community. I partnered with a premium print shop to provide quality goods with a no-fluff design. If you're a lifelong learner ready to wear your mindset, check out the shop at Do Your Best Everyday on Etsy. At first, that pushback really bothered me. It felt like I was losing friends. But then, I had a massive realization that changed my entire perspective on relationships. You have to look at who the haters are. In my experience, the people who disliked my authentic self were almost always stuck people. They were stagnant. They were cynical. They were crabs at the bottom of the bucket. And I realized, if those people dislike me, that's actually a very good sign. It means I'm no longer operating on their frequency. When I became authentic, yes, I gained some haters, but I also formed better, deeper, and stronger relationships with real people. The trade-off is incredible. You lose the approval of people you don't respect anyway, and you gain the love and respect of the people who actually matter. So, we've identified the problem, but since we are problem solvers here, what is the solution? How do you handle this in your daily life without getting angry? I use a simple 3-step mental framework. Number 1, audit the source. When you feel that dislike coming at you, look at the person dishing it out. Are they happy? Are they successful in the ways that matter to you? Would you trade lives with them? If the answer is no, their opinion does not matter. Number 2, do not dim your light. It is tempting to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Do not do it. You cannot help them by lowering your vibration. You can only help them by maintaining yours. Number 3, practice kind indifference. You don't have to fight them. You don't need to win them over. Just be kind, but be indifferent to their reaction. Treat their dislike like bad weather. It's happening, but you're still going to go for your walk. The bottom line is this: you can be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, and there's still somebody out there who hates peaches. Don't change for them. Keep creating, keep growing, and let the right people find you. This is how you create your best life. If you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe for more. Perhaps check out one of these other videos right here. This is Mike. Thanks for watching.